Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will make a very basic scrapbook using very basic tools, perfect for a beginner. Let's see what all materials do we need. This is a A3 size sheet which is easily available at your local store. Scissors, paper cutter, scale, glue. This is a scorer. You can use any pen which is not working instead of it. This is another score tool. You can use a credit card which works equally good. So using only these basic tools, we will make a scrapbook in a complete professional way. So let's get started. Today we will create a 6x6 inch album. For that we will create the base of the pages first. Let us take one of the A3 size sheet and mark 6 inches from one of the edge. Cut the sheet along this line now. We have got a 12 by 6 inch of paper. Measure the center of the 12 inch side and make a score over there. Fold the sheet along the score you have created now. This is how our first page looks. Similarly, you need to create 4 more page bases. I went ahead and did mine. So in total we have 5 pages now. We will now create a page layout for each of these pages. While working with each of the page, you need to remember that this opening part should come towards your left hand side. This is how your page should be. These are the scrap pieces which were left after taking out the pages from A3 size sheet. I'll use these to make interactions for the pages. I will make a flap for my page. I'm measuring 4 inch from one side and I'll cut with the help of a knife. This is the 4 by 4 inch square. Now I want to make a flap on the top left corner of my page. Keeping the opening towards my left, I will make a score over half inch from one of the edge to make the flap. Create one more similar flap. Now apply Fevicol only to the half inch fold that we have created. This half inch fold will help it to attach it to the paper. Align it properly to the edges. Similarly, attach the other flap. Make sure that the flap edge touches all the corners of the page. It should be properly aligned. These are the minute details which you really need to look to attain proper perfection. This is how we create flaps. So one side of the first page is done. Let us move to the other side. Now take another leftover pieces. We'll make a 4.5 inch square from this left out piece. I'll be making a flap on the top end of the page. Make a score of half inch. This half inch will help us to attach it to the page. I'll use my ruler to place this flap exactly at the center of the edge. Align it properly. We will now move on to the second page of our album. Keeping the opening on our left side, I have made another flap similarly like we have made before for the bottom of this page. I like to give a bit symmetry to both the sides of my album. I will be attaching this similarly towards the bottom of this page. So there you go. Let us move to the back of this page. On this side we won't be doing any sort of interaction. So let us move on to page number 3. On this page I would like to create a belly band to hold loose pictures or any journaling cards. For this I'll take out 1.5 inch strip of a paper and I'll score 1/2 inch on top and the bottom of this sheet. This score will help me to attach this belly band to my page and give it a pocket style. I'll cut the edges to give it slightly more perfection. I'll attach it using the glue. I'll keep it towards somewhere left hand side of the page. Stick it properly. This side of the page is done. Let us move to the back side. I'll create a pocket over here. I'll take another scrap piece left and take out a 7x3 inch sheet. Now to make a pocket I need to score at 3 sides of this page. I'll make a score at 1/2 inch from 3 of its edge. Fold all these scores nicely. I'll now remove this extra square. Also I'll make a cut at the edges. Our pocket will be like this. Now apply Fevicol only to the 1/2 inch score that we have created and attach it to our page. Align all the edges properly. Pocket is done. So here are our 3 pages. Let's move on to next. Moving on to our 4th page. On the back of this page I will be having 4 flaps, and similarly on the front of page 5 I will be having 4 flaps. These flaps will measure 4x3 inches. So I am taking out a strip of 4 inch from a new A3 size of sheet. Because I want the flaps to be 4x3 inches, I need a 1/2 inch extra margin on the 3 inch side to attach to my page. So I'll be cutting it at 3.5 inches. This is 4x3.5 inch sheet. On the 3.5 inch side I'll be making a 1/2 inch score. So here similarly I have created 7 more flaps, so total 8 flaps. I will now put these flaps on the back side of my page 4. I will place these flaps in a zigzag manner. Just remember to align the edges of the flap to the edges of the pages properly. It gives a very interesting look to the album. Press the folds very nicely so that the flaps are stick to the bottom very nicely. Similarly, we'll create the same pattern on the front of my page 5. I like a bit of symmetry in my album, and I like to see similar colors or similar type of interactions on both my left and right hand side of the album. So there you go. Now we will do the back side of page 5. I will be now creating 2 flaps one over the other for this side of the page. For that you will need a 5 by 6 inch of a sheet. Now make a score of ½ inch on the 5 inch side. This will become our first flap. Now for the other flap, I will take a 4 by 6 inch of a sheet. And I will create a score of ½ inch on the 4 inch side. This is our second flap. This is how we will place our second flap over the first one. Position the flaps properly and stick it to the page. This is how we can create one flap over the other. So we are done with our final page. Here are all the 4 page layouts, 5 page layouts that we have done. Now we need to cover these base pages with a pattern paper. I have used these baby themes paper packs because this is one of my commissioned projects and this is for a baby boy. You can use any. You can customize it as per your need. You can make it a romance album or anything. I will be using these 2 pattern paper for my flaps. And for the base of this page, I will be using a contrasting color. I like to keep a bit contrast on all my pages. So I'll tell you the thumb rule of placing this pattern papers on the base page. The thumb rule is, you need to measure the base page. This is 3.5 inches by 4 inches. And the pattern paper that you are going to take must be 1/8 lesser than these size. So for this flap, we'll be taking 3/3/8 of an inch by 3/7/8 of an inch. That is 1/8 less than 3.5 inches and 4 inches. So marking at 3/3/8 and 3/7/8. The idea here is to give it a bit border-like feeling to all the flaps and pages. It gives a really nice look to your album. just like this. Similarly, for the other flap, I'll take a piece from this sheet. Now placing this on this flap. I'll paste this pattern papers now. Similarly, for the base, we will take out sheet from this page. The base measures 5/7 of an inch by 6 inches. So we need a sheet that measures 5/3/4 by 5/7 of this pattern paper. That is 1/8 of an inch lesser than 5. There you go. I need to take some extra from this side as well. Pasting this to my base. See how nice it looks. On these two backside of the flaps, I'll choose from my remaining sheets after I've done all these pages. So similarly, I'll go ahead and paste the pattern paper on rest of my pages and I'll show you how it looks till the end. This is how the pages look after I've pasted all the pattern papers. In the next video, we will see how to embellish these pages, how to make the base of the album, how to attach these pages to the base, and we will do the cover. So guys, isn't it easy to make the album without using any special tools? Give a big thumbs up if you like this tutorial. Please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.